everyone, it's Jeev'Oh, and we're back with another episode of Cornered. I know it's been a couple of months, but we've been busy. This podcast is powered by the Audio Technica AT2040 Dynamic Broadcast Microphone. If you like what you hear, head down to our website, place an order, or pop by the DJ Corner headquarters to do a quick mic test. And one of these days, I will memorize this intro. Okay, our guest for today is known as one of the most technical DJs in the industry. And I always say, if there's a button on a deck or a mixer that does something, he will find a way to use it for DJing, minus the power button, I guess. That's why I thought he's the perfect person to talk to about the Pioneer DJ, DDJ Flex 10. Y'all help me welcome my boy, JSA.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thanks for making time out, bro.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here, man.
Yeah, after 2-3 cancellations, we finally
We postponed it. It wasn't cancelled.
I mean, yeah, postponed. Yeah, true. Well, before we dive into this, first off, I know I did this 3 months ago, but I want to congratulate you again on behalf of the whole DJ Corner crew. You welcomed a baby boy 3 months ago.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
April 1st.
April.
My first baby boy.
All right.
And he just happens to
All
be
right.
the original fool.
I mean, did the wife had to hold on? I don't April 1.
Listen. I was pushing for to keep it in until April 2nd at least.
Okay.
Come on.
She couldn't anymore.
No, we couldn't.
You wanted to come out.
Unfortunately not, yeah.
Yeah. It's a cool birthday though. Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Cool
We're gonna
birthday.
remember it. We'll always remember it.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever throw him a surprise party.
Check back with me after 10 years, you'll see.
Yeah.
If I remember it.
How does it you're your first time dad, right?
Yeah,
How does it
that's
feel?
correct.
I mean, 3 months into it, how does it feel? Are the dad jokes kicking in?
The dad jokes were there before, man. Yeah, I got checked a couple of times saying, listen, keep those jokes until he's a year, you know?
So when you guys found out, that's when it...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The dad joke is like, it just starts creeping into your
Right,
daily life.
right.
But I mean, honestly, it doesn't mean too bad.
Right.
It hasn't been too bad.
Yeah.
Maybe my wife says something different, but
No, okay.
because I do know there's some days I get a good stretch of sleep and
Okay.
I look over and she's sitting with him and I was like, how long was I out?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't mean too
Do
bad.
you
Man.
wake
It's a
up
blessing.
at night having
It's a blessing.
to...
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. But like I said, there's some
Right.
days where I don't wake up.
Okay.
But yeah, he makes a sound. You look over, see how he's doing, what's
Right,
going on.
Right.
But yeah, just a blessing, man. Seeing him grow up, seeing him learn new things.
Right.
I mean, you saw earlier how he looks at you speaking, and he's like, "What's going on? What's he talking about?"
Very inquisitive, had a very inquisitive look. Like, where am I? I think I've been here before. Not sure.
And he was.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah, true.
We had him in the racing seat outside.
Yeah, true. So tell me, I want to cover a few things, right? First off, you as a DJ, you as a person as well, and a couple of other stuff. Now, how was it like as Jamie, not JSA? How was it like as Jamie growing up in the mean streets of? You're from Johannesburg, right?
Cape Town.
Oh, Cape Town,
Yeah,
right?
A bit more chilled.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Cape Town's a bit more laid back.
Okay.
Wow.
Were you always like into music, or was it instilled in you by your folks? Maybe.
So I started playing piano when I was 3, I think.
Oh,
something
wow,
like
okay.
that. 3, 4, something like that.
Right.
Before I went to school. So my family's got a big jazz background. So
Wow.
jazz,
Okay.
everybody performs. There's singers, there's trumpeters, there's pianists, there's organists. We all, if we get my wife always said, if we have a family reunion, whenever we do,
Right.
you can take any 4 people and put together a little,
Oh, wow.
a little band.
And you don't even need to hire an extra like other bands. Yeah.
No need.
Okay.
No need. So, I mean, yeah. So growing up, I played piano, learned to play drums, bass guitar. So my dad's a bassist.
Okay.
He plays keys as well. Yeah, it was music, sports.
Right.
Yeah, it was just
And
a
it's from
fun,
both
fun
sides?
childhood. No, so my mom's side, there's no. My mom sings, but no musical influence
Okay.
with regards to the family. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just normal,
Right.
normal upbringing,
Right.
playing outside.
How about in school? Like, I mean, were you did you know that were you a good student? Were you like a good in academics?
Okay.
Academics.
I think so. My mom
Okay.
says I was. I mean, I didn't. I didn't study for exams until I
Right.
was my second last year of high school.
Okay.
Yeah, so she always says that. So, but I don't know.
Well-
To me, I wasn't.
Okay.
But I guess I just wasn't studying and I was passing.
Right. Right. But were you more into sports or
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
extracurricular?
sports was my main thing.
Okay.
Piano was there,
Right.
but it was just there. To me, it was just part of what I do.
Yeah.
But my sports was my focus. My
Right.
sports was.
Well, what sport was it?
I was playing soccer, known
All
as
right.
football to some, and swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. But when you were in school, though, what is it that you wanted to? What did you envision yourself as? Maybe as an adult, what would you be doing? What profession would you be into?
So, beginning of high school, I think
Right.
everything was soccer, soccer, soccer. I was playing 6 days a week,
Wow.
1 day rest. We were playing multiple tournaments with the clubs, like
Okay, so you were like and a professional in some.
semi
Yeah, yeah,
professional,
yeah.
But yeah, we were playing all the time. I remember we were playing a soccer match on a Friday night, soccer match Saturday night, soccer match Sunday, Monday off, then training Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wow.
It was crazy. So beginning first 3 years of my high school career was just football all the time. When the DJing really kicked in when I was grade 11, so I was what age is that? I was 16.
Probably 16, 17, yeah.
I was 16. Yeah, I matriculated, so my final year was 17. So yeah, I was 16. I was doing some house parties with DJing.
Okay.
Then,
On what though? On
Oh, virtual DJ,
virtual-
bro. Virtual DJ
I
with the
figured,
laptop.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I remember I bought myself a. I don't know if you remember those roll-up keyboards, like a rubber keyboard.
Right, yeah.
I bought one of those.
Okay.
And the reason why I got that is I wanted the feel of a rubber pad kind of thing when I'm
Okay.
DJing, right? So I bought that.
So as a MIDI, basically as a MIDI input, or
Yeah, as my play and my pause.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
as a MIDI, I guess.
Yeah.
Just using the shortcuts on virtual DJ.
Right.
And I was using a sound card that I could split the decks, so I
Right.
could hear the
Right,
you
right.
know, the different,
Yeah.
the left and the right, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was grade 11. Matric, I was still doing house parties. First year after high school, my dad bought me a set of CDJ 100s
Wow.
and a Behringer 700 mixer.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't
Wow.
remember what mixer. All I knew is that I wanted the effects. My cousin was a DJ as well,
Right.
and I saw him busy with effects this
Yeah,
one
yeah,
time,
yeah.
using the filter, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Okay.
And yeah, so my dad bought me a set. The agreement was I start DJing and I pay him a bit every month, kind of thing.
Oh, so okay, yeah. That, I mean,
To pay
it's only
back
fair,
the decks,
yeah.
right? And then, so first year, then I went to university after high school. That's to study music. And I discovered Swedish House Mafia.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if you remember, they came out with a documentary. It was like 45 minutes long. I need to send it to you.
Yeah.
And
Was it on YouTube or was it like released on DVD or something?
I think I downloaded it off Pirate Bay.
What's Pirate Bay?
Beep. Can you bleep that?
No. Yeah.
But I was driving home.
Come on, we made money off of Pirate Bay. It's okay. It's okay. It's an open secret.
No one needs to know.
Yeah.
I remember I was driving home, and it was on the radio. They mentioned this documentary. This guy just spoke about it. He said, "Oh, you guys need to see it. Blah blah. If you're into music."
Right.
I thought, okay, cool. Got home, and I checked it out. I was a changed man, because at that point, my DJing was just local. That's
Right.
it. And the
Yeah.
focus was just local.
Yeah.
And then the focus changed because this introduced something else. They were traveling the world making music. I was making music at the time as
Yeah.
well, but they were traveling the world playing these massive festivals all over.
Right.
And I was like, I want to do this.
That's what you wanted to
That's
do.
what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I told then it was a big fight with my mom, I guess,
Okay.
because she was questioning, well, what are you gonna do with your life, blah blah. What are you gonna do with this? And even me studying music, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, if I study music, what is gonna happen after that? I have no clue.
Right.
So yeah, then, well, I'm giving you the full story now.
Yeah,
actually,
it's all-
the
it's all
full
good.
rundown.
Yeah.
Then I don't know what the year was. I was freelancing. I was DJing all over while I was studying, all over in Cape Town, and then I got the resident spot at one of the top clubs at the time called JSA.
Mm-hmm.
They had a branch in Johannesburg. They had one in Cape Town. I became the resident there, and then I was now working full time for a club. I was
Right.
getting a monthly income kind of
Okay.
thing. It wasn't
So
that
something stable. Yeah.
stable. Wasn't much, but
Yeah.
it was stable, I guess.
Yeah.
And my cousin got a job in Dubai,
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
and he got a job at Emirates Airlines
Right.
as cabin crew. And he came over here, and I remember he said to me, "Jamie, I'm going to bring you to Dubai." That's all he said. And we spoke about this recently as well, actually. He said, "I'm going to bring you to Dubai." And so he came over, and when you work with Emirates, they've got to work for 6 months first before they can get discounted flights and
Right.
stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So I had to wait for the 6 months.
Okay. Yeah.
So we waited for the 6 months, and my mom paid for me to come over, as well as my cousin. She came with, so his sister came with,
Okay.
and we came over for a month. And before coming, he went to a couple of parties around Dubai, and he met a promoter. And this, some people watching might remember Dino, tall South African guy. So he met Dino, and he gave Dino my contact, and he said, "Look, my cousin's over. He's a DJ in Cape Town. He's good. Let him play."
Yeah.
And Dino said, "Okay, we'll give him 30 minutes when he comes." So we spoke. Myself and Dino spoke on what actually wasn't WhatsApp. It was
BBM.
BBM
Yeah,
at the
BBM,
time, right?
yeah.
This was 2012.
Right.
It was BBM. And while chatting to Dino, I looked at his profile picture, because Dino's South African as well.
Right.
I looked at his profile picture, and I'm like, "Yo, did you go to Grooteskuur High School? That's a school I went to." And he's like, "Yes." I was like, "Dude, we were at school together." He was 2 years ahead of me.
Okay.
I was like, "We were at school together." I was like, How did this just line up,
What
right?
are the odds?
So I come over on holiday, and that time I was DJing with, what was I using?
Denon's?
No,
Gemini.
software wise. I was using, it wasn't Serato, I was using Tractor.
Could be Tractor, yeah.
I was using Tractor because I was using a Maya 44 sound card. Do you know that one? A gray box like this with RCA inputs only, and it's a USB.
Was it one of these Native Instruments one?
No, I don't know.
Complete maybe?
All I remember the name was Maya 44, 4
Okay.
in, 4 out basically.
Oh, okay.
And I was using the Maya 44, and Dino was running an event at Gold, the H
Okay.
Hotel.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it still the H Hotel?
It is right now.
It is?
Yeah.
So, so he was running an event Friday night, and he was going to give me 30 minutes, right? So, got there, excited. I have a picture, actually. Maybe I should send it to you.
Okay.
I got a set of pink headphones.
What headphones were those?
Yeah. Man, it was...
Skull Candy?
No, it was like on the same line.
Okay, all right,
But it
yeah.
wasn't Skull Candy. It was a brand back in SA. But bright pink headphones. Though.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so I don't know. Can't remember what time he gave me. But I played a 30-minute set, and while I was playing, the manager of the club came into the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Dance floor was packed. People were going crazy. Manager of the club came in. Dino was in the booth. Some other people came into the booth to watch what I was doing.
Right.
Because I pressed a lot of buttons.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah.
And when I was done, so Dino spoke to me and he's like, "Yo, you need to come over. We need to work together. Yeah, you need to come over." I said, "Okay, cool. We'll make it work." And I don't know if Dino knew. I think I told Dino. But when Dino left, the manager came over. The manager said, "Listen,
Yeah.
if he doesn't take you, we'll take you." And yeah, the rest is history, man. I went home. I went home after a month because we didn't sort our visa story
Right,
out
right.
yet. I didn't have a visa, and I remember I went home. I resigned.
Also, you were like on visit while you were.
I was on a visit visa.
yeah.
Yeah. Shh, shh, shh,
Yeah,
shh. I didn't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just visited the venue.
Yeah, and demoed. That's it.
No.
No,
Shh. I demoed outside of the booth.
Yeah,
I'm not allowed in
okay.
the booth, right?
On a computer.
So
It wasn't even hooked up to the PA.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So then I went home. I resigned from the club that I was working at.
Back in
And-
SA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was sitting at home doing nothing. My mom wasn't happy.
Okay.
I remember, well, this is where we fought. She's like,
Okay.
"What are you gonna do with your life? You're just sitting here now. You're not even playing soccer anymore because
Right.
at that time I wasn't playing as
Competitively.
frequently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And she's like, "What are you gonna do? You need to get a job, or you need to go, or I'll pay for studies. Go study marketing." I remember that was her words.
Okay.
I said, "No, I'm not." Then she's like, "What you gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna be a professional soccer player, or I'm gonna be a international DJ."
Okay.
And she said, "But what are you doing about it?" I said, "I'm going to Dubai. I'm going to Dubai." She's like, "Yeah, but you've been here 3 weeks now. Nothing's happening."
Okay.
And I think it was after maybe 2 months, and then flew back to Dubai,
Right.
and that's it.
Killed
the
it.
rest is history.
Killed it since then.
Killed it. I'm still here, man. It's been what? How many years now?
All right.
Do the quick math. I was here since 2012.
11 years. 9 years. Oh, what No, don't put me on the spot like that. I don't like math. Math does not like me.
2 plus 2 was 4.
Wait,
Minus
wait,
1
wait.
is 3. Quick math. It's 11 years.
2012, yeah. So like, from 12 to 9, what the hell? Don't put me on the spot like that. Oh my god. Yeah.
12.
You should give me like 5 seconds. Okay, let me just
12
visualize
plus
it.
11, that's 9. Quick math. Oh,
Were you the
man.
popular kid in school though?
Oh. I didn't think so.
Okay.
I still don't think so.
All right.
But I was told by some that I was.
I
not
mean,
not the popular kid, but
a popular
Yeah,
kid. Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Right. I mean, because you would be I don't know. I keep comparing like different schooling systems or schooling cultures, like Dubai, maybe SA.
yeah.
In the U.S., from what you see in movies and stuff, there's the popular kids and then the nerds.
The
right?
music students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hollywood has corrupted my perception anyway. Yeah.
My music teacher at the time actually made a comment to my mom.
Right.
She said that her music pupils now, well, myself and a friend of mine, Jared,
Right.
we were music pupils. She said all the music pupils were always nerds.
Right.
But in that year, we were not nerds.
Right.
And that was the first time that she had popular music students.
It could be the correlation between like reading reading notes and being a nerd. I don't know. You know what I mean? Do you still know how to like?
Oh yeah, 100%.
score-
Read and write
score?
music.
Yeah, read and
score,
write
yeah,
music, yeah.
100%. Yeah.
But do you apply it?
I do sometimes.
Yeah?
Sometimes if I sit at the piano, like, so my studio setup's upstairs.
Right,
But
yeah.
I've got my piano downstairs.
Yeah.
So if I'm just working out some notes and things like that, I'll write down. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll proper score the music. Yeah.
That's it's something I admire because right now a lot of people just say, "Oh, I know how to play the piano. I'm a classically trained musician." Like, do you read notes though?
Mm.
Oh no, I just say C, B, D, E, F, G. Give me a chord C. I know the notes in it. You know?
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Yeah. True. But there's an upside and a downside. Well, I think so.
Yeah.
So I'm classically trained. I've got all the theory.
Yeah.
So when it comes to expressing myself musically, I find it's not as easy because, well, musically within piano,
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm in this box. I was taught this
Right.
is how you do it.
Yeah.
Rules,
basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now I have a friend that's my friend Josh back home. Now he's self-taught, right, and he plays by ear.
Right.
Brilliant.
Right.
Well, kick my ass. Oh,
Okay.
shh, can I say ass?
Yeah,
Well, kick
yeah,
my
yeah.
ass.
We can bleep it.
Brilliant pianist.
Yeah.
And I think I told him once as well. It's like I feel like I'm in this box where when it comes to him behind the piano, there's no box.
Right.
And that's how I feel. But it's also maybe maybe there's some things I didn't learn that I should have learned.
Right.
Maybe that wasn't taught to me.
Right.
Where, how to, I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I
you
do.
know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I feel. There's an upside and a downside to it.
Right. Okay. Now, from the very first, I asked this to everybody. From the moment you decided, like, okay, I think music is what I want to get into. You were into football or soccer, but then we landed at the music side of things, right?
Mhm.
What's the single most defining moment that you realize that, you know what, it's definitely gonna be music?
I think it's when the possibility of coming here was a
Right.
thing. Well, after coming here on that 1 month,
Yeah,
then I decided this is where
definitely
I'm gonna be.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember I visited a couple of venues, and some of the DJs that are my friends now were playing.
Right.
Like, I think I heard Chef in Omani.
Yeah.
Chef and Bliss, I think, was in Omani. I met Styles. Styles was playing in Gold at the time. I met Brooklyn. He was playing at Boudoir at the time.
Right.
I met Jeev'Oh. So, like, when I realized, and I owe this all to Dino and another friend of mine, Soeb. He runs Love Events. I owe it to them because through them I met a lot of these guys,
Right.
And when I realized, look, I'm rubbing shoulders with the guys running the scene out here, then I realized, look, this could be a possibility,
Yeah.
and that's where I think it changed. I was like, okay,
Right.
this
Right.
is where I should
Cool.
be.
I mean, in the was it 11? Yeah, the 11 years
Hmm.
that you've been DJing.
Yeah.
What has
Well,
been?
DJing, yeah. I was DJing
Well,
back
okay,
home,
yeah, DJing here. Or you know what? Ever since you started DJing,
Okay.
what has been your favorite gig so far, and why?
Like single most, or you mean like
If
a
you had to
venue,
pick-
like a
if-
weekly
okay,
thing, or
Put it this way: if you had to play one gig again, just because you loved it so much, or it defined you as a DJ, I don't know.
I could go back and just play one gig again. Is that what you mean?
Again, yeah, like, and you can only pick one just to relive the gig. Describe that gig for me.
Wow, that's a big question.
Yeah. Way to break the silence. Amazing, amazing. I don't know, maybe you opened for someone, or you closed an amazing set, or you open, or someone gave you mad props. I don't know.
The so yeah, okay. So I played in Abu Dhabi with Mims,
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
but actually that gig didn't even take place. To be
Okay.
honest, we went to the venue and we set up, and there was something messed up. They wanted to kick me out the booth as well.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, it was a proper thing. I went into the booth. Mums was gonna perform at 1 or whatever, and I walked into the booth, started setting up. Some guy came in. He looked at me. He's like, "Yo, who are you?" Dude, and this booth is one way in, one way out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm in the corner,
Right.
taking out my stuff.
Right.
And he's like, "Yo, who are you?" So I was like, "I'm playing for Mums." He's like, "Yeah, what do you mean?" So I was like, "Mums is performing." He had no idea Mums was performing.
Yeah.
Anyways, it became
Who
this
is
big
this
thing.
guy? Was he like a sound engineer, sound tech,
He could have been the sound engineer.
organizer?
He could have been the sound engineer, or he could have even been the DJ that night. I don't know.
Okay.
He could have been out the booth when I walked in. I
Okay.
don't know. But yeah, that was so the experience. It wasn't the set itself.
Yeah.
But after the set, we then went to the after party.
Right.
And at this party, that night, there was Ludacris, Sean Kingston, Ray Cafe was with us, Mims was with us.
So the who's who?
Yeah, I think Buster was there that night as well. We were all in the VIP section over there.
Right.
And that was all great, but when with my friend Soeb, he knew a lot of these people, so I met a lot of famous people through him.
Yeah.
But this night in particular was because as I'm walking into the VIP section, I go face to face with Ludacris.
Okay. Luda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at that time, Fast and the Furious,
Yeah, it
maybe
was
the
huge,
second
yeah,
movie,
yeah.
third movie was out or whatever, and obviously his music.
Yeah.
And I stopped and I looked at him, and that was the first time I was proper starstruck, because I've never been that type of person where I follow people heavily, and then I started playing with these guys, opening for their shows and things like that, and even then I wasn't starstruck. But this day, face to face with Luda, I was like, yo, and he's like, what's up? And then we walked ways. I was like,
oh wow,
I was like, that was amazing.
That was the only interaction you had with him?
That was it. That was it. But it was enough. It was enough. I mean, yeah, that night in particular as well was crazy. I mean, we were partying one side. The next table was Sean Kingston. I performed with Sean Kingston as well, actually, in Omani. But we didn't really talk much.
Right. You like...
Yeah,
business.
It was just, business, exactly. I mean, I was in the booth with him just in case something happens, you know, something with the system or whatever.
Okay.
Then I can just get in quickly. I played with Tiger as well.
Right, yeah.
And we had a short interaction as well.
Okay.
But even there, I wasn't starstruck. It's Tiger, man. But, and at that time he was dating
It's
one
probably
of those
because we grew up listening to
Luda,
yeah.
I think so.
I mean,
think so.
There was a point in time where he had a song he collaborated with Sum 41 on. It was a rework or a remix of... I can't remember the song's name. When I moved... No, I'm out of my... Because like... I don't know. You know what? I could have been listening to it the other day and I'm bobbing my head to it and I completely forgot the name of it.
I think I know what song you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a remix of a song that he came out with, and even the lyrics I can't remember. But
I think you're right. I think you're right though.
It's because oh wow, you know. Like,
and you know what? I used to dance as a kid as well. I was dancer,
for real?
Right? And dance to
break?
Luda's music. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I was a b-boy, bro.
Oh, all right. Can you still pop some moves?
Probably. Without getting hurt? No. Bro, I had a nickname.
Oh, wait. What's the track?
Get Back.
Get Back.
Sheesh.
Get Back. Y'all know me like that. Yeah. That's the one.
You're taking me back.
Yeah.
But I used to breakdance, man. I forgot that whole section of my life. I mean,
yeah, I used to dance too.
Yeah.
Okay. What people say is, I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go out of my way to dance. Like someone, like if I was, I don't know, like, bro, or whatever. Like we're meeting for.
But dude,
I could do a worm though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could do a mean
you
worm.
Probably still can.
And the thing is, no, I can't. No, dude, look at me.
All you need is a protection, huh? You got this.
No,
Jeev.
the thing is, I wasn't into
dancing. And on the
dancing.
next segment, Jeev doing the worm.
But they say when I do dance, I had rhythm.
Okay.
You know how some people are so stiff?
Yeah,
At least I can say I have rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
No, man, they gave me a nickname. What was it? Your street name.
Okay.
My dance name was Suicide. Okay. Because I used to do this flip. Now all over the world they have a different name for the flip.
Okay.
Where you run forward and you kick over and you do a backflip.
Oh wow, that's difficult.
Yeah. At the time it wasn't. I was young.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But yeah, I could backflips, front flips, all of those things I could do. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, not anymore.
Jeez. I mean, take a couple of months to limber up.
Back then it was like, yo, Jay, they battling, bro. They're battling. You gotta go.
If someone told me that back then, yo, Jeev, they're battling, bro, let them battle, bro. What's that got to do with me? Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, bro. Let's talk about the Flex 10, right? So you've had the Flex 10 for over about 4 or 5 months now. When did it come out?
That long?
Yeah, well, let's say a few months, a couple of months, right? Took it to any gigs?
To gigs, no.
Okay.
I haven't taken it to any gigs yet. I've only been doing club gigs, and there was one club I wanted to take it to, but whenever I leave the club, I smell like smoke. So I didn't want to take the piece of equipment in there and come back smelling like smoke.
Right.
So no, I haven't used it in clubs, but I've used it at home, making mixes and things like that.
Now tell me, just going to throw a few questions at you about the Flex 10.
Mm-hmm.
What are your initial thoughts, like when you like the first time you played on it, the first time you mixed probably like two or three songs one after the other. What was your initial thoughts?
Look again. You guys gave me the DDJ 1000
Yeah.
before, and everything feels familiar, right?
Right,
It feels
right.
familiar. I play in the club on 3000s, 2000s, and everything feels familiar.
Yeah.
Playing on the Flex 10, everything feels familiar. Jog
Layout
wheel,
and
layout, everything. That's the initial thought. All the colors, that's cool.
Right, right.
A friend of mine said it looks like a toy, and I'm like, yeah, but it is.
Nah, it is.
for me.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
What has been your favorite feature of the Flex 10?
So, the stems,
Okay.
the
That makes sense. Yeah.
the section itself with
Yeah.
the stems, the buttons for the stems,
The track separation. Pioneer
the
calls it,
tracks,
yeah.
the track separation.
Yeah.
There we go. That for me, hands down,
Right.
because, and it's not just that. It's I don't use it just as that.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But combining it with the other effects,
Right, right.
That's magic. I love it.
A lot
I
of
love
people
it.
do, actually. They really, did very well on that.
Yeah.
What about least favorite?
Ooh.
If there is one.
Ooh, there is actually, and maybe it's just me not knowing. So when you swap the decks,
Okay.
right? When
From
2 to 4
3 and 4,
or
yeah,
1
yeah.
and 3, right?
Yeah.
When you swap the decks, I need to look at the screen every
Yeah.
time to make sure I can see what deck I'm on. But
Okay.
but sometimes, but yeah, again, maybe it's just me mixing too fast, kind of thing, busy with doing too much, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But to me, I don't see it immediately. I need to go and search. Wait,
Right.
I'm on deck 3 and deck 1.
What about the button?
Which button?
I mean, the three and the
I use that button to switch.
Okay.
Right. But knowing which one I'm on right now,
Right.
which one I'm controlling.
Right. I think there is a way where you can actually customize the LEDs on the jog
Okay.
to actually reflect
yeah.
what deck you're on, whether you're
Now
on
that
one and
that would
three.
work. Now that's what I'm saying. It could just be me not
Yeah,
knowing
I know.
exactly.
I remember that it's could be
It would make
like
sense.
it's red, green, or
Yeah.
blue, yellow, whatever. Yeah,
Would make sense.
Yeah. Okay. What about this? Is there something missing on the Flex 10? I don't know. Maybe you were messing around with it, and they're like, "Oh, hey, it doesn't have that."
Yes. And again, maybe it's just me. There
Okay.
could be something in the settings.
I can educate you.
It's
Maybe.
yeah.
Hopefully.
It's the effects, allocating the effects to more than one channel.
You're talking about the beat effects
Yeah.
on the mixer
Yeah. Allocating it to more than one. Now
Unless
on your traditional
controller.
on your traditional mixes, you
Right,
would
right,
have
yeah.
the A and B, right?
Right.
And you can allocate whichever one to A, whichever one to B, and you can control A and B.
Oh.
On the FLX
I
doesn't have it.
haven't really DJ'd in a bit, but I can probably look into that.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
the A
yeah, I
and
do,
the
I
B,
do.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
so you
yeah.
can separate. So I can take on a normal Pioneer
Right.
mixer.
Mixer.
I can say 1, 2, and 3 is all on A,
Okay.
and then I can control A with the beat effects, right?
Right.
But the FLX doesn't have that.
Hmm.
There might be something in the
maybe
settings.
it's something that you and me have to look into once we.
Yeah, we
done
can
with
do
this,
that
yeah.
100%.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Now, tell me, you have all these features, right?
Yeah.
In these DJ controllers that have a very small footprint on a DJ booth, right?
Yeah.
As compared to like full-fledged decks and
Mhm.
mixers. Now, all these features crammed into these tiny controllers. I wouldn't say it's tiny, but you get what I mean. Is it killing creativity, or is it actually letting the creative juices flow while you're into it?
While busy with the Flex 10,
Yeah.
before I would have told you that
Yeah.
it's messing with it. I would prefer to have 4 decks laid out,
Right.
traditional, and that's how
Yeah.
I do it. But after playing on the Flex 10, it's a different
Yeah?
story. Yeah. And the reason for that is almost solely because of the dual function.
Right.
So controlling deck 1 and 3 at the same time.
Yeah.
Controlling 2 and 4 at the same time.
Right.
Coupled with the track separation. Oh man. There's stuff I can do with it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Right.
Like before, I would have to go and have 2 decks, and I'm gonna play an acapella and an instrumental, and I
Right.
gotta hit them at the same time.
And you have to look for the acapella too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But and then you've got to make sure, is it in?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But obviously within Rekordbox, you set it all up that it is.
Right.
But when you're doing that, and if you're not using a sync function at all,
Right.
you've got to make sure everything is going fine. But
Right.
with this dual function, you set the dual function on and you hit play. Your acapella that's not even acapella anymore. You're using track separation.
Yeah. It's like
the
a
vocal
stem.
coming through.
Yeah.
Endless possibilities. It's amazing.
Funny you should mention sync, because my prompter, that's the exact topic that we're going to get into, right?
To have an effect there for sync.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, sync over the years, right? It's kind of 50-50, right? Half of the DJs be like, for sync,
Yeah.
right? The other half,
Less than off.
or less than half,
Yeah.
let's say 60-40, right? No, sync is taking away, the fundamental skills that you need to
Mhm.
DJs. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, I know you use sync, right? Not all the time. I know that you use sync. Maybe if you're too busy doing other stuff.
The way you said that.
It's okay. I use sync too. It's all right. Rarely, but it's all right.
Let's just start this again. I don't use sync, and I'm telling this straight to the camera right now.
Okay.
I don't use sync unless I'm playing with 3 or 4 decks.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, but you should have said that.
Okay.
He should have said that. The way he's like, but
Oh.
I know you use sync. Chief, where's my word? Oh, man.
What are your thoughts on that, though? Okay, let's take it back up.
I
Notch.
can give you a one-liner,
Mhm.
or I can go into detail.
Go into detail. It's
Go into
fine.
detail.
Yeah,
All
because just to add to the question, right? All of these, we have a new generation of DJs
Yeah,
coming
we
out,
do.
right? And most of these DJs learned it. I don't know I don't want to call it the easy way with
Mhm.
controllers and stuff. Whereas, like the first generation or the second generation of DJs learned on equipment that did not have this functionality,
Mm.
right? And it's always like a clash between the new and the old. Oh, that's what technology is there for, to make our lives easier. Yeah, but you need. Then the
Yeah.
other half goes,
Yeah.
but you should learn the actual way to DJ.
True.
So, what are your thoughts on that?
We're going to come back to sync.
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Yeah,
I believe if you're going to learn to DJ, learn everything.
Right.
Learn to beat match. I mean, we spoke about something the other day. What do you talk when you use the pitch control to
the pitch riding.
pitch riding?
Yeah.
There we go. Now, I never learned that,
Okay.
and I told you that day as
Yeah.
well. But I picked it up through my journey of DJing,
Right.
because I played on turntables.
Yeah.
I didn't I away from turntables.
Yeah.
I mean, with this digital era, it made playing on turntables easier.
Right. With
and
time
that's
codes
where
and stuff.
that's where I picked it up. So if you're gonna learn to DJ, you need to learn to beat match. You have to. I remember reading a comment where some guy complained that the venue's BPM reader wasn't working properly, and he played the worst set of his life.
You see, okay, we'll come back to
I
that,
sent
yeah.
him an email and said, please send me your CV because I'm going to get you a job somewhere else, because this is not for you, my man.
Well, I probably share the same sentiments, right? It's okay. Take driving a car, for example.
Mhm.
Okay, I learned on a stick shift.
Me
Okay,
too.
although I drive an automatic.
Yeah.
All the cars that I've owned are automatics,
Mhm.
right? But if you give me a stick shift
Yeah.
right now, I can still get to where I'm going
Yeah.
smoothly. Same thing.
Yeah.
Is use whatever controller you want to use.
Mm.
Use whatever functionality you want to use. It's just that I share your sentiments where you have to learn the fundamentals.
Yeah.
This way, whatever the venue throws at you,
No, 100%.
you can still give out a killer set.
100%. I agree. 100%.
Yeah.
I know there's gonna be people saying, yeah, but we're never gonna use it, and some people may never use it because
Yeah.
you can make those
100%.
decisions, right?
Yeah,
If they say, oh, it's not working, I say, well,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not gonna play on it. You
Yeah.
know, you can make those, but I solely believe you need to learn, and I think you'll appreciate the art more
Exactly.
if you go and learn it.
Exactly.
You know, that's what makes it fun.
I mean, it's like one of the ever since the conception of DJing, it's
Mhm.
like the first, maybe the third thing that they incorporated into the art.
Yeah.
Like the first thing is like literally crossfading from
Yeah,
this
just
track to that
crossfading.
track.
Yeah, true.
But then second thing would be something else. Maybe or maybe the
Using
second thing
EQ as
is
well.
yeah exactly, the EQ or the levels, whatever. Then the third thing is someone realizing, wait a minute, these two guys, these two tracks, they they have similar rhythm, maybe a similar speed. Let
Yeah.
me see if I can adjust the speed and then align the tracks. It's like literally the fundamentals.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And it doesn't hurt. I mean, so you take a couple of weeks to actually learn it. Just learn it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you remember when you used to chase? We call it chase with a button.
Yeah.
When you didn't use the wheel to actually.
It's the minus and plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had those on the Denons.
The Denons, yeah.
The Denons.
I played a club in Cape Town back then, and I
Right.
remember I looked at this thing. I was playing, and I think I played a couple of tracks, and I had no issues.
Right.
Everything was on.
Right.
And another DJ came into the booth, and my tracks were out, and he started pressing. I was like, "What is going on?"
Right.
Because at that point I'd never come across it. That was like my first couple of months DJing.
Yeah, it's not even that hard. It's not even that hard.
Not at all. Not at all.
Learn how to beat match.
Yeah, please.
I mean, you may never use it, like what you said. You might never even need to use it. Okay, here's one instance, right?
Mhm.
Every now and then, when I used to DJ, I would use transition tracks, right?
Mhm.
If I want to transition from so-and-so BPM
Yeah.
to...
Yeah, of course.
Those never have accurate BPM
Yeah.
counts. What are you going to do then?
That's so true.
You know?
That's what I still use some. Today.
Yeah, there you go, right? But you're a seasoned DJ who actually like, okay, I know that
Yeah.
I got this, right?
Yeah.
It's all basic muscle memory from,
Mhm.
once you get the hang of it, it's basic muscle memory, right? Now, imagine you're running, you're doing an 80 BPM R&B track and you want to like go into a 128
Yeah.
prime time, whatever. And you load a transition track. Okay, the transition starts at 80. The first half starts at 80. The second is, let's say, 128. Now, to someone who's new to DJing, who has not learned beat matching, what are you gonna do? The what do you call it? What do you
beat
call
grid.
those? The beat grid, not aligned.
Press the sync button and everything goes crazy.
Exactly. You press the sync button, right? It's not gonna sync. For the life of you,
yeah.
it's not going to sync at all.
Well, it's going to, but the track that you're bringing in, that BPM is gonna jump.
Oh yeah, exactly. It may sync depending on which deck is the master one, right? So yeah, it takes only a couple of weeks to get the hang of it.
I
Not
would
even
pay.
that long.
I would pay to be there. So it'd be a comedy. It would be a comedy show. That's what it would be, right? I would. I don't want to sound toxic though, but I would love to be there.
No, we're trying to educate here.
That's
right?
true.
We're trying
That's
to educate.
true.
I mean, we don't. I was blessed enough to learn DJing at a time where digital DJing was just,
Yeah.
coming. I mean,
Same, yeah.
because I literally the first 6 months of me learning how to DJ was on turntables, on actual vinyls, right?
That's good.
But then I got a chance to learn. DJ on CDJs, and I was
Mhm.
like, wow, this is a game changer.
Yeah.
Right? I don't need to like hold the spindle or like
Yeah.
nudge the records. Okay, that's why. Okay, great DJ on CDJ, CDs, great sound quality too. And then maybe another 6 months, someone else introduced me to Serato, right? Scratch Live back then.
Was first MP3s.
Yeah,
And then
exactly,
we went to
exactly.
Serato.
I don't need to carry crates and crates of this. I just need these 2 time codes and
Yeah.
my software. I was like, oh my god, it's all crazy. So appreciating the fact that a lot of we were probably at the midway point between you know, maybe at the birth of the DJ tech, I would say.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. I mean, I had my my CD pouch that I used to carry around. From that, we went to the USBs on the CDJ
USB sticks,
800s. Was the 800s?
Yeah.
And the 1000s as well, right? The 1000s had a USB.
No, the first CDJs I tried were 1000s.
Ah,
where my
okay.
mind was blown. I was
Yeah,
like, wow.
1000s was sick.
Yeah.
It had the
Remember
scratch function
1000s?
as well.
You had to store the hotkey data on a memory card.
Yo, yes. Oh man, I
Yeah.
forgot that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, and then I mean, Serato was expensive. That's why I had that's why I had Tractor and the Maya sound card. I couldn't afford the Serato at the time.
Yeah.
The
the Serato
the
boxes.
SL1s.
I mean, a lot of people don't even know what those are.
Was it SL1? The box? Serato
There's
box?
the SL1, 2, 3, and 4.
Is the Rain box or what was
It was manufactured by
right?
Rain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a collaboration.
It was well done though. That was strong, man.
It was. I mean, my SL2 lasted me like a good almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Almost 10 years. Yeah. But then it would only work with scratch left, something like that. I had to get rid of it because most of the
Yes.
mixers now they have
Serato
built-in
DJ.
DBS.
But then we came with there was Scratch Live and there was Serato DJ, wasn't
Serato DJ.
Yes.
For a time, it was compatible with the Serato DJ Pro, but then a little bit, I don't know how.
Yeah.
I can't recall why I stopped using it. Probably because most of the mixers that I used they had built-in DVS systems. So that became
I've
redundant.
never actually. I don't think I've ever used DVS on one of the built-in systems.
Maybe with CDs. I mean, time-coded CDs.
Because I think at that time I was using Rekordbox.
HID maybe, yeah.
HID.
Yeah,
yes,
HID. Yeah,
HID,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Wow, we went through a lot, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're bringing it all up now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
like
blessed
it.
to say that I've tried DJing on every piece of, equipment there is.
DDJ WeGo. Was it DDJ WeGo?
Wow, that's tiny Pioneer DJ one.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that was another killer controller as well. You could do so much with
It
such a
was,
small.
man. I think my cousin actually still uses it today on these corporate gigs just to
Right.
because it's a little bag, man. The
Yeah,
thing is
I mean,
so tiny.
That's all you need. See, the only people who judge DJs by the equipment they use are other DJs.
Exactly.
So if you're like a passionate DJ who just loves to play music, it doesn't matter what gear you use. To be honest,
No, that's true.
Your
100%.
crowd's not gonna matter. In fact, they'd actually be impressed.
Yeah, they'll still be impressed. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There we go.
That's so true.
Yeah. There we go. Well, that was a very productive podcast.
up.
We learned a lot. We educated a lot. I hope.
Hold up. I want to say something with regards to sync.
Oh, hey, go for it.
My one-liner.
Okay.
If you're using three or more decks, you can use sync. If you're using 2 decks and you're using sync, you're a lazy ass DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not needed. It's not needed, bro.
It's not needed. Just hit the cue button at the right time.
If you want to learn how to beat match, give me a call.
He's doing free lessons. You doing free lessons? 5-minute crash courses.
Give me a call. We'll see.
Yeah. I'll leave his number at the description.
Send me a text. We'll speak about it.
Well, sync, DJ gear, fatherhood, childhood. There you have it, guys. JSA.
Thank you
Give
guys
it
for
up.
having me.
You want to yell out
It
your
was good.
socials?
You can catch me on Instagram at jsa.dj. I would have said Facebook, but I got hacked recently.
Right, and I brought that. Me and someone else brought it to your
Yeah.
attention, right?
Those pages are gone, bro. My Facebook pages.
Really?
They even ran ads on my pages.
What? I was just surprised. One day I was scrolling and it was a post from your page.
Yeah.
Crypto.
Yeah.
Was it crypto? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crypto. I was like, I know
Dude.
he's not the person to. I mean, he may do crypto. I don't know, but to promote it,
Yeah.
I don't.
Bro, they were running ads on my page using my money.
What? No way. Really?
But I caught it quick enough, though. I got a text from the bank saying 7 dirhams came off from Facebook ads.
Thankfully, it's just 7 dirhams.
And then another one came through. And then I was like, wait.
How much was that
What's going
next
on?
one?
7. It was 7 as well. Both
Okay.
7. Then I blocked my card. Anyways, back to it. Get me on
Wow.
Instagram, jsa.dj. I recently updated my website. So
Right.
www.thejsaexperience.com.
Okay.
I don't have my mixes and things up there yet. You'll see
Okay.
some pictures.
Are you on Threads?
I am on Threads.
How are you liking it?
It's okay.
I wasn't much of a Twitter guy.
Me too.
I wasn't much of a Twitter guy.
That's the
But you
thing.
know, the thing is, the crowd on Threads is different. It's
Yeah.
more of the Instagram.
It's the Instagram crowd, exactly.
Yeah, so it's still,
Look,
you know.
I put up my first thread. I got one reply. So me and Threads, we're not friends yet.
I mean, no, they say. I mean, if you want to, I mean, strictly speaking, as a wannabe, if you want to get like a lot of followers, blah
Yeah.
blah blah, it's a lot of interactions. You have to spend 5 hours on it every day. Forget about that. No, I'm not doing that.
5.
Yeah, I mean that's the hack because since it's still new, a lot of people are on there.
Yeah.
So if you
Of
interact,
course, they're
if
gonna
you-
push it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you interact, you're gonna get.
I don't even know how do they expose you to other people on there. I don't know. How does
I
it
still
work?
don't
Is
understand the
there explore
algorithm.
page?
Yeah.
Bro, it's Twitter.
Anyway,
It's Twitter with a new logo.
very interesting times.
It is,
Very
actually.
interesting times.
We went pictures, video, text again.
Yeah, it's text, pictures, videos, text again.
Text
Yeah,
again,
that's
yeah.
true. Yeah. All right, boys and girls, thanks for listening. Help us out by liking, commenting, sharing, following us on our socials. That includes Threads and all that. No, actually, no, I still have to activate Threads. And all that good stuff. We really appreciate it. Once again, this podcast is powered by the Audio Technica 802040 dynamic broadcast microphone. If you like what you hear, get in touch with us and we'll answer anything you ask and help you place an order. And with that, Ed, let's hear the theme music. Stay safe. Peace out.